If you want to learn how to trade just like me, join the community, click the private Discord link, sign up through this membership level, and you will gain access to weekly group mentorship calls for free. In my most recent Quant update, we spoke about some potential targets to the upside and the key level that must be held for those targets to be met. It should be in the top right corner if you want to go ahead and watch that, then come back to this video. Otherwise, I just want to say a thank you to all the supporters of the channel. Quant is just retracing at the moment. We'll dive into that in a sec. But please help me achieve 7,000 subscribers. I think we're 300 away now. So if you could like, subscribe, comment, and share, that would be amazing. Now, if we zoom into where we are right now, because the last 2 days we spoke about this $200 to $300 target, and the day before about $1,000 Quant as well, and how while we are above $75, all of this remains valid. Now, we're in the last few days start having this retracement, and I haven't actually spoken about it yet with you guys. However, I was marking out a path over the last few weeks, suggesting that there was a key level of resistance up ahead and that we could get rejected before breaking this level, and that was $115, which I mentioned even in yesterday's update. But when we were doing the closer lower time frame analysis, like the 4-hour time frame, we will be speaking about this Fibonacci over here. And it was suggesting that we could be topping out before that point. That is a key level of resistance that we need to break. It's a $1 area of $114 to $115. We've now seen this topping out over here at the 786 fib. So we did actually see price pushing through that area, but we didn't see the following day actually confirming its support. So we did get a breakout. That's great. That's suggesting that it's attempting to create the reversal wave. That is what us quant bulls want to see, in fact. And the fact that it's rejecting is not a bad thing, as long as we maintain key levels of support, which I've said in the past, which is that $94 to $100 area that we've been holding the past year over here. That throughout the whole year, this was an area that I was considering a DCA buy zone every single time that it came down into here. So November last year, December of last year, and January this year, as well as back here in May, June, and July. These were all times where I was DCAing into Quant, and I was suggesting on the channel that I will definitely DCA at any price below $100. I think that it's a great long-term investment. One day when we're sitting up at $500+, we're only going to wish we could be back down at these levels. So make the most as you can. These prices won't last forever. And it might be annoying right now. We might go down lower and your buy might be in minus. Even if you bought up here at 200, if you bought up here at 150, eventually you'll be in profit. So just continue to be a holder. Your time is coming. It will shine, trust me. Quant did an insane rally in the last bull market. I know someone that rode that whole 400x from $1 to $400. Well, it's actually one of my students, which is insane. Why would they need to be a student of mine? But yeah, anyone that needs extra guidance, message me. Links are in the description down below. More information at the end of this video update. I'm going to get rid of this Fibonacci for now. I'm just going to mention one more thing about it, then I'm going to get it out of the way because it's a bit confusing with so many golden pockets. I can see through it all, but maybe for people new to Fibonacci's, this could be very confusing. But essentially, we've gone from the top to the bottom of this move. It's saying that this could be the final area of retracement before continuation lower, the 786. However, if we push through the 786, we're creating the reversal wave. So we can say here that the reversal wave has been created. We just need to confirm it. And speaking of that $94 to $100 area that I marked out for you guys throughout the whole year, that is the level that we have, yes, reclaimed, but now need to confirm as support. And if you remember, as we were approaching the 200 daily EMA, I was suggesting that we could actually get a rejection over here. It's the top of our downtrend. As we are below, it's a downtrend. Every time we get up into that area, we do eventually continue lower, as we can see. And on this, in this area over here, I said if we are bullish, if Quant is truly bullish, then we might get a rejection over here. We must then fall back to the newly formed daily bullish cross, an insane bullish signal that has of course flashed for me to make you guys aware of, and hold that as support, break the 200, confirm its support, and we're out of here. We skipped a few steps. We pushed straight through the 200 EMA. This could be seen as a good or a negative thing. The positive, you could say, is super strong. The bulls are here. They want to stay. However, if we now come and lose the newly formed bullish cross and flip it into resistance, this would suggest that the move that we've just seen to the upside is false. And then we would look at further targets to the downside if we are then confirming the $94 wick and $100 area of previous support again as resistance, and then we will look for that $75 target. Please do remember that $75, while we are above that level, it is our lowest point of support within this range that starts at 75 and ends at $230. As long as we can maintain this higher low, we will eventually see these higher price targets all the way up until $1,000. But if we're falling beneath this point, we're creating lower lows, we'd have to immediately, so let's say we lose it, we have to immediately reclaim it and go on a bullish path, because if we're going lower than that point, we're losing the range low. This then should act as resistance and then send us lower, and so therefore invalidating these future targets over here. But to keep them valid, you just need to stay above $75. And again, guys, if we go ahead and flip 94 to 100 back into resistance, that would be my next technical target for Quant. I will update you guys, so don't you worry. Just stay tuned by subscribing and turning the notification bell on. And again, if you want me to teach you this, so you can just go ahead and do it yourself, so you don't have to wait for a video from me, so you can have that confidence to analyze this. I give you all the tools possible to get to my level. It's just down to you whether you want to take action. I did just have a discount that ended today on my course. Just private message me, let me know your situation, and I'm more than happy to help you guys out. Just reach out to me using the links in the description down below. Now I'm going to zoom in a little bit into this area and speak more about this bullish cross. So the bullish cross is in the area of support that we need to hold above, $94 to $100, the 55 being at 94, the 20 here being at 97. If we can maintain this as support, it means that in the immediate short term, we should be expecting further upside. And as the reversal wave was created by breaking through the 786 fib, we must then hold the 0.5 Fibonacci. Now we're slightly going off what we was talking about, that $94 to $100 area, 94 being the lowest point of that support. But the fibs themselves, now the reversal wave has been created, would suggest that the 0.5 Fibonacci needs to be held, and that is the $97 area. However, although the 20 moving average is there, lining up very nicely, means that if we do hold this support, we should just continue in an uptrend immediately. However, underneath that area of the 20, you do have a second layer of defense, and that is in line with our $94 wick back from last year, the end of last year. I think it was November. So it's telling you that pretty much we've had this premature breakthrough, because realistically this is the top of our downtrend. Just confirm this as support, then break out, flip the 20 into support, and create the reversal wave and continue higher. But we've prematurely burst through. This is going to create a fake out where everyone's now going to get scared that we're back in a downtrend, and this could of course be true. However, we have one more chance. As long as we can find support above the 55, which is our $94 wick support from November last year, as well as the 20 in line with that 0.5 Fibonacci, which is what would suggest that the reversal wave has been confirmed. Flip this, use this all as support, break out through the 786 fib again at $107, and then the last thing to tackle would be 115 over here. And with that being broken, then we would have new targets, at least in the short term, before we get to those higher price targets of $260 to $350. We'd then be looking at 125 to 140. If that could be broken, then we could be seeing anywhere between 150 and 175. What is interesting is that we have a lot of focus on that $150 area, because we're currently retracing to that level. We have done already. We actually broke through and met one of my targets at 221. In fact, this was an area where I told that you guys that I was gonna sell, and this is where I initially bought in down at 50, sold up here. I was telling everyone this is where I'm going to sell my Quant, simply because I'm expecting it to top out, not just because it's one of the targets that have been met, but main point being that it was this head and shoulders pattern that I was able to call before the bear market began. Right here is where I initially thought that the bear market began. A lot of people didn't want to hear it, and it was in that same location where we got rejected, and people didn't want to hear Quant going down. Understand that, guys. I want the end goal more than you. I want Quant to be over $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000. But I just can't fool myself. And if I'm fooling you, I'm fooling myself. There's no point. So I'm just going to give the truth, what I believe is the truth, or just keep an open mind and show you guys all the potential possibilities out here, because nothing goes up forever and nothing just goes up in a straight line like all these moon boys predict. So on the channel, if you do stay tuned, you might get annoyed or whatnot, but I'm just trying to bring out all the potential possibilities. I'm just the messenger. I literally could care less about what actually happens. I'm waiting for the end goal. I couldn't care less, because I know this is just going to take so long. We've been waiting for so long in this range. Nothing's exciting for me. I know that we can start to get excited if we break through that $150 level, and then it opens up these targets, and we now have that smaller Fibonacci path that is suggesting that we could be seeing that $150 level. We just need to maintain above this $94 to $100 area. I'm going to now mark it out for you guys just over here, so you can see that this is the area of support that we need to hold. Confirm it as support over these next few days. That means we've confirmed this daily bullish cross as support, suggesting that this is a daily uptrend or daily bull market. And then we need to push through that $115 area, which would essentially start this pump to $150. And once that's cleared, then there's nothing stopping us from getting to these targets. Remember, to keep these targets valid, we must hold $75. And if this $94 to $100 area of support does not hold, and we have a fake out over here above the 200 EMA, as well as this failed bullish cross, if it does lose that area, then the next target would be down between $75 and $80. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. We're 300 subs away from 7K. If any of you do want further assistance and want to learn how to trade and read the charts just like me, so you don't have to wait for my updates, then just message me through the links in the description down below. I'm more than happy to help you guys achieve your trading goals. If any of you are interested in learning how to trade just like me, there's multiple options. Click this ebook. It covers all the strategies that I use in these YouTube updates, so you will have all the same skills. Covers the Japanese candlestick, chart patterns, support and resistance, why I use EMAs over trend lines, Fibonacci's, divergences, and again, using these all together to profit using them. I've also got a discount on my course at the moment, which ends at the end of this month. So that's down to £100. You also gain free access to my Discord community for the next 3 months, where you can expect to be a part of 12 to 24 group mentorship calls. If you want something that's a bit more personalized to your needs, then join my one-to-one mentorship plan. You can choose 5 or 10 hours of my one-to-one help, and included will be the 3 months free in the community, as well as my 6-hour long video course.